penny test has been the standard for years in testing tire tread. If my head disappears, you're good to go.
But the industry experts are coming around to the truth and saying that the real path to safety is letting my head disappear.
Well, I am Honest Abe.
You're a lawyer! I would never tell a lie.
You have a bigger coin! My head disappearing is perfectly safe for tires out on the road.
Well, when you brake, stopping distance is up to 24% shorter for the tires that passed quarter tests who only passed the penny test.
But that means you'd have to replace tires sooner. That's too expensive.
This founding father says no to compromises on safety. The penny used to be the recommended coin for testing tire tread. The problem with Abe is that it told you if your tires weren't completely worn, meaning you're already late in replacing your tires. Basically, the penny test is old news. So goodbye, Abe. I'll take it from here. How do manufacturers decide what type of tires go on a vehicle?
Safety and stability are always priority first whenever a manufacturer determines what the tread size is going to be. Stick with the manufacturer's recommended tire size, and you'd be amazed at how unstable a vehicle can become just by changing tires and wheels. You kind of have to tailor the type of tread that you're going to use to the environment you need to use it in. You see these tires that are made to go 80,000 miles, when after 30,000 miles, they're not even the same tire anymore. You should always check your tire pressure every day, and even if that just means just looking at your tires. You don't want to be driving any more than, say, 5 miles on a set of tires before you check them. Normally you just have a gauge. Most of the gauges you see are mechanical ones, and they just have a sliding rule that comes out the end of it. When you put it on the valve stem, you check the tire pressure, and that's usually what the manufacturer will spec out is cold tire pressure.
Where do I find the tire pressure?
It's usually on the driver's side, on inside the door sill, on the pillar. It'll give you front and rear tire pressure, and it'll also give you different tire pressures depending on how much weight you have in the vehicle. Overinflation and underinflation, one of the major causes of premature tire wear. Another thing is underinflation and overinflation can cause vehicle instability. So you have to be really careful that you're following the manufacturer's recommendation for tire pressure. You should always have a rotating regimen. You should always follow a rotating regimen. And usually the manufacturer should state how often you should rotate your tires.
What about tire alignment?
Alignment has to do with the geometry on the front of your vehicle. So there's a couple of different things. You've got caster, camber, and toe, and those things play a major part on tire wear and vehicle stability. So if you do see a nail in your vehicle, be careful with it, don't pull it out. You can check to see if it actually is leaking. Get a little bit of water or some soapy water and spray it on there. And if you see bubbles coming out, then take it down to the tire shop. Try and find out the best tire brands that you have in your area. Get a good relationship with your local tire company that sells those brands. You should look to get an all-season tire that has the most sipes that you can have, and that's those little slits in the tread. You only want to replace 2 tires. You should always put them on the front because it's where the majority of your steering happens, all of your braking. It's just a safety thing.
There's a lot to consider when it comes to tire safety. So why is tire safety so important?
It's the first thing that contacts the road. It's the only thing that touches the road on your car. So it's the most important thing that keeps you from sliding off the side of the road and going.
Whether it's an everyday trip to school or a cross-country road trip with friends, have fun, be safe, and remember to tread wisely. Roll the credits.